Bleed black and gold, buff forever. You already know, man. It's your boy, YouKnowTGreen, and I'm back with another one.
Man, you got that right. CUBuffs has landed its first scholarship transferred offensive lineman during this offseason. And you already know the position I'm talking about. Yes, sir, the center position. Because with Wells leaving, I said, who is going to fill this void? Who are we going to have to snap the ball to Shedeur Sanders? Now, don't get me wrong, the backup to Wells, he did an immaculate job when Wells was hurt and he stepped up to the plate. And I believe he's a freshman or a sophomore, and I can't recall his name right now, so I do apologize, but hey, it's all love. But during this offseason, we know that we just signed Jordan Seaton, right? One of the biggest tackles in the country, right? But now, coming in at 6'2", 267 pounds, red shirt sophomore, 3-star prospect out of DeSoto High School out there in Texas, the same program that produced Laviska Shalut Jr., Vaughn Miller, current boss safety Jaden Milner-Jones. After all of this, man, we got him. He is the 16th best interior offensive lineman in the transfer portal. Who am I talking about? Yakiri Walker. That's right, man. Dude is a straight dog. He had all kind of scholarship offers trying to get him to transfer from this university to that university. And you already know I'm not finna name all these universities who want him, because guess what? It doesn't matter, because he signed to CUBuffs. And guess what, y'all? He ain't just coming for 1 year and leaving. He got 2 years left to play. So this center is a straight dog, and with 2 years left to play, all we need you to do is show up and show out this year for Shedeur Sanders and make sure homeboy, just run through the Big 12 like it's nothing. And I believe this guy is going to get it done. Like I said, he 6'2", 267 pounds to be exact. A very agile center. And as we know, we don't need no 6'5", 350-pound center. We need a center that Shedeur can throw the ball over, because on that left and right hand side and those two guards, they are already 6'3" and above. So with 6'2" being perfect, because Shedeur is around that same height, so getting that ball through the middle of the field won't be a problem. And now you have a true center who is going to make sure you is protected when them inside linebackers try to blitz up the middle. I'm not even worried about Walker not doing his job. And yes, looking at some game film and the way he move around and the way he get out there on those blocks, oh my gosh, that's like having another guard pulling. So shout out to Walker, man. You got me burping drinking this coffee because I'm so excited. But man, we needed this position to be filled, and I was concerned with the center position. Not too concerned because we had a backup, and I know he could fill that void. But what happened if he get a little nicked up, banged up? What was we gonna do? I didn't want another situation where we moving pieces of our puzzle around to fill a void. Now, we wasn't done there. Now, coming out of Houston, we already know we got the starting guard from the Tyler Johnson. He just transferred also to CUBuffs. And this was crazy, because after Walker left UConn, I was like, hey, this is going down. I mean, the whole entire weekend, like I told you, was just crazy. Now, Johnson, you probably wondering, how big is this dude? Oh yeah, he is a monster. Bruh is 6'5", 320 pounds. He started all 12 games for the Cougars this past season as the left guard, playing against the left tackle. So now their job is always to protect that blind side, because we know when that quarterback turns to his right and don't know what's coming from his left, hey, you better hope you got some big beefy boys blocking for you, or your whole backside about to be tore up. And that's what happened with Shedeur Sanders, because he was not being protected. So that back injury, how you think that back injury happened? Getting 54 sacks in one season, that's how that happened. But like I said in the last video, you don't have to worry now, because I tell you what, our quarterback would not see the dirt. He may not even know what the dirt feel like no more, because now we got some dogs. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? He also have 2 more years left on his scholarship, so he could play for 2 more years. So again, this is not one of those, hey, I'm in for 1 year and I'm out for the next year. No. He was also 3rd team All-American Athletic Conference selection. I mean, the dude have a lot of accolades. What else could I say about him? It is a happy feeling knowing that we got some true linemen going. And no offense to the linemen that left, but these are true linemen. When you speak of linemen, you speak of these type of men. And you know what? Like I say, out of all the linemen that left, the one that I really cared about honestly was Van Wells, because I believe he was an awesome center. And not to get off subject, you know, I'm glad he landed another job, you know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is. And if you want to know where he went, yes, he just committed out there to Oregon State. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna hate. Hey, that's a good look for him, and he is an amazing center. But now we got some dogs. So now we got some dogs filling that void. I am not worried between Walker and now we got this dude here. I mean, come on. Johnson, I mean, I can't even complain. You know what I mean? Tyler Johnson is a great asset. And this line has came together. I mean, do we need to fill anything else on offensive line? Now, I will say we need a few more pieces. You know what I mean? You know, a few guys where, hey, somebody get banged up and nicked up is going down. And who would that be? Now, we know from Jackson State, Amari Ward. He is 6'4", 310 pounds. Now, he wanted to come to CUBuffs when Deion and them first left. But unfortunately, I'm not trying to spill the beans on this. The reason why he couldn't come is because he didn't have the grades, unfortunately. So that sucked a little bit, but I'm sure he's going to get it together and go ahead and make that transfer, which it looks like it's happening. But again, I'm not going to jump the fence too quickly here on this because we already know how it goes with these transfers. And the last thing we want to happen is Amari Ward try to transfer, then have to sit out because of whatever the NCAA transfer rules may be this year or next year. You know, they change that stuff up, you know, to benefit them. But we ain't going to go into all that. But we need Brown back on the field, and it'd be nice to have Ward. And if those 2 linemen come, hey, now we got some good pieces in the midst where somebody need a breather or 2, or if anything happen injury-wise, knock on wood, that doesn't happen. We have somebody to fill that void. But yeah, man, it's going down. I am ecstatic. I am excited. Hey, man, go bust, baby. We here, and you already know the motto.
You already know the motto, man. Another day above ground is what? Truly a blessing. Like, share, subscribe, tune in with your boy, YouKnowTGreen. I'm going to be right back with another one.